guys, welcome back to a class and another 30-minute flow. So starting off in that child's pose, practicing once the forehead comes down to that mat, nothing else matters. Not letting that mind wander, because this is a 30-minute date with yourself, just checking in with your body. Taking that deep inhale through your nose. And sigh that breath out loud your mouth. Another deep inhale. Sigh that breath out loud your mouth, let go. Start that Ujjayi breath, locking down your throat. Take that deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Just take a moment here, find the rhythm and the pattern of your breath. It's deeper than the shallow breath that we breathe all day long. Yoga is designed to help all 12 of your systems run. It is absolutely that breath combined with the postures. It's not just the postures alone. Locking down the rest of your bandhas, your pelvic floor. Draws your floating ribcage upwards. 2 more breaths in your child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. We inhale, igniting through those palms, curl up over those toes. Drawing your knees together, seat to your feet, coming all the way up. Inhale those palms down, fingertips to the mat, taking them up to the sky. And then exhale into your heart center. Again, we close our eyes here. Just take that moment to set your intention for your practice. Your body is tired, know when to rest, not quit. Honor your body through your practice, taking your palms to your forehead, ceiling. And then back down to your heart center. On that next inhale, we'll crawl back out to that tabletop, going into those cow cats, warming up our bodies and our spines. Inhale into your cow. And then exhale into your cat. Flow with your breath's movement, not my cues. Coming to 2 more cow cats. And then come to that tabletop. Inhale that right foot all the way out. Exhale it outside, rotate through that hip. Inhale. Take that back behind, right knee behind that left, and push all the way back. Inhale, rise. Right leg up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, take that right knee back behind that left, push all the way back. 1 more time, inhale, rise. Exhale out to the side. Inhale back. Push all the way back. Inhale up. And then exhale that knee back down to your mat. On that next inhale, we come to that on the opposite side. Take that left foot back. Exhale out to the side. And then inhale, take that left knee behind that right. Pushing back. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, take that left knee behind that right. Push all the way back. 1 more time, inhale, rise. Exhale out to the side. Inhale back. Push all the way back. Inhale up. And then exhale that knee back down to your mat. On that next inhale, curl up over those toes. Push back to your downward dog. Melting those heels to your mat. Leave one knee into the other. Just warm up our bodies. Take 1 last breath. And on that exhale, push back fully into your downward dog, trying to melt your heels to that mat. And it's okay if they're not to that mat. If you do have your heels to that, see if you can lift up those toes. Pushing back into that downward dog, and on that next inhale, walk those palms back towards your torso, coming to your ragdoll. Hinge from the waist. 3 points of contact, maybe even lifting up those toes, swaying from side to side. One last breath here. And exhale. Bringing that ragdoll twist still, releasing those palms to your mat, crawl back out to your downward dog, and fully push back into that downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, roll into that high plank. Stacking your shoulders over your wrist if you need to. Drop down to your knees. That would be honoring your body. On that next inhale, chaturanga arms. So what is that? We drop and we have our elbows at our sides. They're not out there by our sides. You have chaturanga arms. On that next inhale, rise to that right leg. Exhale, back down to your mat. Inhale that left. Exhale to your mat. Inhale right. Exhale to your mat. Inhale that left. Exhale to your mat. One more time on each side if we have this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, push back into that downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale that right foot to the top of your mat. Warrior one. Come to your warrior one, aligning your heels, that back foot's at that angle, coming all the way up. Find your warrior one. Try and get those hips square at the top of your mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale those palms into your heart center. Exhale, twist to that right side, leading with that right shoulder and elbow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. And then exhale, releasing that warrior two. Hips are open. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip that right palm. Come all the way back. Inhale back into your warrior two. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And then exhale, come to your extended side angle. Keep that back foot grounded into your mat. You want those hips stacked over one another. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. And exhale. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Take that gaze down to your mat. Flip that right palm. Come all the way back. Exhale back into your warrior two. Trikonasana. Straighten that front leg. Lift up your toes. Protect your knee. We reach and lengthen. And then hinge from your waist, taking that right palm on the inside of that right foot, or a block if you have one. Grounding that back foot into your mat. Maybe taking that left palm, gaze to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. And exhale. Inhale, take your gaze down to your mat, flip that right palm. Come all the way back in that variation of reverse warrior. Exhale back in that warrior two, bend that front knee, stacking that ankle over. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip that right palm, come all the way back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, turn toward your side wall, so we're going to turn toward that left leg. Prasarita Padadasana, wide leg forward fold, taking those palms, place them on your hips. Inhale, slowly. Hinging from your waist, we're going to stop with that half lift, making sure you release your gaze is at your mat, so you have the whole spine aligned. Inhale. And exhale. On that next inhale, release that right palm into your mat to the center. And then exhale, twist from your waist, take that left palm gaze up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach to those left fingertips, place them down on your right arm. And then exhale, twist from your waist, taking that right palm gaze up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach to those right fingertips, place them down on your mat. And then exhale, just walk your palms in between your legs, get the crown of your head pointed toward the earth, and just take 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. Inhale back into that half lift. Exhale. Inhale, planting those palms back onto your hips, your waist. Rising back up. And then we exhale, go to the back of your mat, twisting, coming into warrior 2. Find your warrior 2 on that left side. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip that left palm, come all the way back. Exhale, back into your warrior 2. Inhale, extended side angle, reach and lengthen, and then come and extended side angle, placing that left palm on the inside of that left foot, grounding that back foot to your mat, coming to extended side angle, inhale, reach, lengthen. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take your gaze down to your mat, flipping that left palm, reverse warrior, coming all the way down. Exhale, back into that warrior 2. Inhale. Turning back to the side, being mindful of turning our feet and our ankles. And then exhale to warrior 2, back to the top of your mat. You're turning that right foot, step that knee over that ankle. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip that right palm, come all the way back. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, come to your high crescent lunge, come off that back foot. Reach to those fingertips, have a back bend that feels good to your spine. Inhale, those palms in your heart center. And then exhale, twist to that right side. Just twist from your waist, leading with that right shoulder and elbow. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. Inhale, back into your heart center. And then exhale, hinge from your waist. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to twist back to that right side. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. And then exhale, releasing that right, with your palms into your mat, kicking that right leg back. You can inhale, lower yourself down to the mat. Coming into that cobra. And then exhale, come to that downward dog. Fully pushing back into your downward dog. Take another breath here before we do our opposite side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale that left foot forward, warrior 1. Coming all the way up. Again, you're aligning your heels, that back foot's at that angle, trying to get those hips square at the top of your mat. High up. Inhale your palms into your heart center. And then exhale, twist to that left side, leading with that left shoulder and elbow. Make sure you didn't change your foundation, it's still the same. Take in 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. And then exhale, release into that warrior 2. Hips are open. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip that left palm, come all the way back. Exhale back into your warrior 2. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And then exhale, twist from your waist, coming into your revolved extended side angle, placing that right palm on the inside of that left foot. That back foot's not coming out of that angle. Left palm and gaze to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. Inhale, take that left palm down to your mat, frame your foot. And exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip that left palm, come all the way back. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Trikonasana, straighten that front leg. Reach and lengthen. Hinge from your waist. Release that left palm on the inside. Coming into your triangle pose. Round that back foot to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. Inhale that gaze down to your mat, flip that left palm, come back to that variation of reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior 2, bend that front knee, find that warrior 2. Inhale, turn to your side wall, turning those feet, be mindful of your ankles. And exhale. Inhale those palms in your heart center, come into a seat. And exhale. We're going to release those palms onto our knees. Inhale. And on that exhale, take that right shoulder and twist from your waist. Take that gaze up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. And then exhale to the opposite side, taking that left shoulder and twist from your waist. Take that gaze up the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into center. And then exhale. Release those palms into your mat. Straighten out those legs, come into your forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to that half lift. And exhale. Inhale those palms back onto your waist. Rising back up. And exhale, turn to the back of your mat, coming into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back into your warrior two. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And then exhale, twist from your waist, taking that left palm on the inside of that right foot, coming into your revolved extended side angle. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale that right palm down to your mat, frame that foot. And exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, coming all the way up. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, turn back to the side wall. And then exhale, come to that warrior two at the top of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back into that warrior two. Inhale into that high crescent lunge. Come up off that back foot. Take those palms, maybe have a back bend. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale those palms to your heart center. And then exhale, twist from your waist, leading with that left shoulder and elbow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. And exhale. Inhale back into heart center. And exhale, hinge from your waist. Inhale. And then exhale again, twist to that left side. But you only go as far as your body will allow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. Coming all the way up. And then exhale, release those palms onto your mat. Taking that left foot back. Stack your shoulders over. Inhale. Come to a cobra, your upward facing dog. And then exhale into that downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, walk those palms back towards your torso. And then we exhale, we're going to come into a wide leg squat. Come all the way down. If your feet don't stay flat, that's okay. Find your balance. And again, if your palms come down the mat, that's okay. We're going to try not to touch our mats. Take your palms to your heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we try to roll up onto the balls of our feet or toes. And then exhale, let's drop those knees down to your mat. Placing that left palm onto that left ankle. Inhale, rising up. Reaching to those right fingertips. Exhale. Back down. Placing that right palm onto your right heel. Inhale, reach to those left fingertips. Exhale. Back down. Inhale, taking those palms back into your heart center. We try to roll back up over our feet, planting them into your mat. And then exhale, release into your mat to a forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. Try that again. Inhale. Take your palms to your heart center, coming into that low squat. The exhale. Try to rub over those toes. Come down to our knees. Placing that left palm onto that left heel. Inhale, rise, reaching through those right fingertips. Exhale, back down to your mat. Inhale, right fingertips to that heel, taking the reaches to those left fingertips. And then exhale, back down to your mat. One more time, we have this, taking those palms back to your heart center. Trying to inhale, roll back up. And then exhale, just plant those feet onto your mat, come into your forward fold. And take a breath here, inhale. And exhale. We inhale our palms back into our heart center, coming into that low squat. And exhale, curl up over those toes. Try and draw those knees down to your mat, releasing that left palm to your heel. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back down. Right palm to right heel. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back down. Inhale those palms to your heart center. And then exhale again, rolling back over those toes, coming back onto your feet. Forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last breath. And exhale. Inhale, come to a half lift, plant those palms to your mat. And exhale, let's bend one knee into the other here. Inhale. And exhale. One last inhale. And exhale. Inhale, walking back out to that downward dog. And exhale, so we'll push back into your downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Two more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. So when you're ready on that next inhale, you're going to hop, skip, float, step. Get to the top of your mat. Prepare for Malasana, that wide leg squat. So here your heels are in, your toes are out. You have to stop right here. And this is your squat, and that is your squat. You stop right here. Maybe sinking into those hips just a little bit more. Find what feels comfortable to you in your body. Maybe getting those elbows on the inside of your knees, and once those palms come to your heart center, you're lengthening through your spine. Maybe even close your eyes here. Go over your alignment. Maybe how's the 3 points of contact of your feet and mat, lifting up your toes. Are we dumping into our spine, coming forward? Are we lengthening through our spines? And take 5 more breaths here. You have this. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. You close your eyes, blinking them open, and then on that next inhale, you try to lower yourself down the mat. If you rock back, who cares how you get down to that mat, get down to that mat. And then drawing the feet all the way up in front of you. Lengthening through that spine. And then on that next inhale, we're going to take that right foot on the outside of that left knee. Draw that in with those hip flexor muscles I'd be getting us to work on. And you twist from your waist. Take that left elbow on the outside of that right knee, lengthen through your spine. Don't let the rest of your body go. And on that exhale, you twist from your waist. Release that right palm in the back of your mat or the bus, your back of the bus. So again, now bring that awareness to the rest of your body. Do not be looking around. You're being mindful of your spine. We are twisting. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We inhale, take your head, your gaze back to the center first. And then exhale. Twist, release from your waist, mindfully. And then you take a counter pose, push up on the opposite side. Inhale, come down. Exhale, back up. Coming back in your center. Releasing that right leg. So you know how I always in the class, we're twisting the bottom part. So this is twisting the top part of our bodies. Just working into all of it and twisting its toxins out of your bodies. That's why I love doing them. So we're going to inhale, take that left leg and place them on the outside. Place that foot on the outside of that right knee, or where you can get it. Again, try to bring that awareness to the hip lifters. Draw yourself into each other. Again, not forcing anything. Twist from your waist, taking that right elbow on the outside of that left knee. Bring your palms together. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale. And then exhale, twist from your waist, releasing that left palm and gaze behind you. Be mindful of what you're doing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale your head, your gaze back to the center first. And then exhale. Untwist, being mindful of your spine. And then inhale, take that counter pose, push up on the opposite side, twist, come down. And then exhale, back up. Come back in the center. Release, inhale that left leg out in front of you, come all the way back up. And exhale. Come, inhale those legs into a boat. So you're gonna draw those knees up into that boat. Maybe your palms come on the side of those knees. Make sure you're not rounding out through your spine. You're using that core. Lengthen through your spine. You can always stay here if this is your boat. That would be honoring your body. You inhale and come all the way out and only go as far as your body will allow. And then exhale back into your boat. Inhale out. Exhale back to that boat. Inhale out. Exhale back to that boat. 2 more times, you have this. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale back. Take one last breath here. And exhale. Inhale. Releasing those feet down to your mat. Exhale. Just try to slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Always use your palms, come down to your mat. And once you come down to that mat, inhale those knees into your chest. Flex through your feet, wrap your arms around your legs. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, release those legs into that tabletop. Your palms are out the side. Ground those shoulder blades in. And we exhale, twist those knees, twist from your waist, releasing those knees to that left side. Not allowing your right shoulder blade to come up. Maybe your knees don't make it to the mat. You have to listen to your body. Take your gaze, maybe close your eyes and take it over to your right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last breath. And exhale. Inhale your head, your gaze back in the center. Exhale those knees back in your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Flex your feet. Wrap your arms. I already said that. Around your legs. Inhale, point those toes all the way up. Exhale, back up. Inhale, point your toes all the way up. Exhale, back up. 1 more time. Point your toes all the way out on that inhale. And then exhale, back up. Inhale, release those legs back in that tabletop. Your palms are out to the side. And then exhale those knees over to that right side. Try not to let that left shoulder blade come up. Possibly close your eyes, taking that gaze over to your left as we're rounding out of practice. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. exhale. 2 more breaths. One last breath. On your next inhale, your head, your gaze is back in the center, protecting your spine. And then exhale those knees back in your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs. Create a ball of energy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach and lengthen to those toes and those fingertips. And then exhale back into a ball of energy. Forehead to your knees, wrap your arms around your legs, flex to your feet. Inhale all the way out, reach and lengthen. Exhale back into your ball of energy. Inhale all the way out, reach and lengthen. Exhale back into your ball of energy. Inhale all the way out, reach and lengthen, palms are facing up. And then exhale, release into your mat for Shavasana. Melt into your mat. Appreciating what you just asked your body to do. Stay here. Or come into a fetal position on either side, drawing your knees into your chest, using your opposite arm as a pillow. You stay here. Or meet me at the top of your mat. Taking your palms into your heart center. Appreciate and love those who love you. Forgive those who hurt you. And help those who need you. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in every single one of you. And I humbly appreciate you let me guide you in your practice. Namaste. And again, thank you for coming to class.